Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and just see what is happening in your world. I just got the phrase rising again. Okay. And your strength? So Virgo, looking at the bottom of the deck here, I do have the Two of Cups showing up. I'm genuinely not surprised to see that just because of the way that the energy is coming off here, that rising again energy. This could indicate maybe some sort of reconciliation. We'll see what comes out in the reading. But the Two of Cups is I'm getting fantasizing about being in a union with another person. So there might be somebody here that you're thinking about. Maybe you're in a relationship already or you want to be in a relationship with this person, but you're definitely in this kind of daydream mindset of wanting to focus on what it would be like to be in a union with somebody here. So again, that person may be somebody that you know, could be somebody that you don't know, and you just want to be in just a solid relationship here because that Two of Cups is about you filling each other's cups. And so it's that reciprocity, that kind of mutual union with another person. And so when I look at your current energy and I see the Judgment card showing up and it's influenced here by the Five of Cups, this is you rising up. This is literally that energy. It's you making a very clear decision to focus on seeing things from a different perspective, focusing on the positive instead of the negative, focusing on the Two of Cups that are still standing and not the Three of Cups that have spilled over. And so you're shifting your own mindset here, and it feels like you're embracing more of the warmth and the positivity that exists around you. And it's those words specifically. There's something about the warmth of it. It just feels very comfortable. It's almost like wrapping you in a blanket. And what you need to focus on, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning. This is a long-term opportunity. This could indicate an offer of a commitment. Either you're doing that or somebody's doing that with you, because I am getting that Two of Cups. And spoiler alert, you actually have more love cards showing up here. So it could be that you're getting ready to enter into some sort of union. And I say getting ready because I don't think you're quite there yet. When I look at the past energy here, I am getting, if I can hold on to the cards, the King of Wands with the Seven of Wands. So the King of Wands, male or female, it's just the energy of the card. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then with the Seven of Wands, you might have been resisting taking some sort of action here, doing something that maybe you're kind of passionate and motivated to do, but there was something here that was holding you back. That Seven of Wands is a resistance energy. And so it feels like you were holding yourself back from doing something. And it feels like the reason that you were is because you were having a hard time making a decision. And that's where the decision is coming in the current energy. In the past, you weren't exactly sure what steps that you needed to take, what was going to be in your best interest. And so what you did was you waited until you were ready to make a decision, and then you're going to act. So that's how it's coming across. Sitting in your strength position is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a student type of energy. It's definitely your energy showing up here. And so this is about you kind of taking in all of this information, not making some sort of hasty or impulsive decision here. It really is about you taking it all in, understanding what it is that you want to do, and using the knowledge and the information to help you figure out what your next steps need to be. When I look at your near future, I am getting the Devil here with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Devil, Capricorn energy, Seven of Pentacles, this is about you investing. And I'm getting the sense here that this is really what was holding you back in the past. The reason you struggled with making a decision on what action to take, and the reason that you're kind of shifting your perspective, is because you're trying to work through something. You're trying to release this Devil energy. This is something that has been plaguing you for a period of time. And it's something that you actively want to kind of remove from your life and really release those limitations and restrictions. And this is where I'm getting the sense that maybe you're not quite ready yet for a relationship, but you're getting there, and you're getting there pretty quickly, to be honest, because of the way that this is all playing out, it's coming up here pretty soon. And so when I look at the external influences, I'm getting the Knight of Cups with the Strength card. Strength card, Leo energy, may or may not resonate, but the Knight of Cups is about you going after what you want, pursuing your dreams, pursuing what is in your emotional best interest. This would indicate moving towards another person, going into a relationship here. Strength card, getting out of your comfort zone, maybe acting in a way that just has you being maybe a little bit dramatic, but really, again, just that bold energy of doing something different, taking a leap and doing something that is just out of your comfort zone here. And it feels like you are getting ready to do that because that's how the universe is orchestrating all of this. And so sitting in your hopes or fears, we have the Four of Pentacles showing up. Okay. So I'm getting the sense here that you don't want to lose any piece of yourself. So when it comes to a relationship, you might be trying to release like a codependency kind of behavior pattern, past relationship, whatever the case is. The Four of Pentacles indicates that maybe you have sacrificed parts of yourself in the past in relationships, and that's not something that you're willing to do again. This is where you're kind of figuring out, what does it mean to be in a healthy relationship? This is really where you are. And that's the devil that you're trying to release, is anything that's toxic or unhealthy when it comes to relationship patterns. You're letting it go. You're recognizing that, setting healthy boundaries, not losing yourself. It's all positive. The right relationship is going to allow for that to grow and expand. It's not going to try and take anything away from you. Sitting in your potential outcome, we have the Hierophant energy. So it's Taurus. That may or may not resonate, but this really is about union. This feels a lot like there is somebody coming through on your path because of the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. There's somebody here that's showing up that you would see as marriage material. And whether you want to get married or not, that's a different story. But this really is about somebody showing up on your path in order to engage in that kind of relationship. So let's get some additional details. With Judgment and the Five of Cups, I am getting the Devil energy. So the unhealthy patterns, this is something that you've already started working through. This is not new energy. You're already aware of this. The Judgment with the Five of Pentacles, you are trying to see things from a different perspective. This is where you're really staring down this devil energy and saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to allow this to come forward with me. I do have to find a way to release this. That's where I'm getting the investment energy. You're working on yourself, and you're working on yourself to get rid of this, to be ready for a Hierophant type of relationship. So let's get the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles showing up here. So the Eight of Pentacles is about you mastering a skill. When it comes to relationships, you actually know a lot more than you think you do. There's a lot of things that you already possess within you, because this indicates that you already have it. This tells me here that when it comes to the devil energy, it might be a specific relationship that you're releasing, or a specific behavior, because it feels like it's a small subset of a relationship here. When it comes to having a healthy relationship, you know what you need to do. You're in this space now of trying to regain your confidence so that you can go after the type of relationship that you want, so that you can be in that kind of relationship here. With the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands, I am getting the Moon card. The Moon is your emotions, and it's Cancer energy, so that may or may not resonate, but this indicates to me that because of what was lurking beneath the surface, that devil energy that you weren't really clear about, this is what was fogging you up. This is what was preventing you from taking any kind of action here in the past. You were trying to gain clarity that you just didn't have. You have it now, because we go from the Moon to the Judgment. So all of that confusing energy, not seeing things clearly, you shift to being in this space of making decisions, moving forward. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, relationship loud and clear coming through. And so Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, you're again taking in all of this information. Your strength is in knowing how to be in a successful relationship, what kind of partner you're looking for, building that connection together. You have all the skills necessary. There's something here that you need to trust yourself when it comes to that. You're not starting from scratch. You know how to be in a relationship. With the Devil and the Seven of Pentacles, I am getting the Magician energy. So the Magician, it's about you manifesting your goals and your dreams. And so what's happening here is you're working on yourself and you're working towards your goals and your dreams. And that's how you release the Devil energy. You recognize where it's been holding you back and how it's been holding you back, the impact of it all. This is, you're actively working through this in the near future. With the Knight of Cups, I am getting the Empress showing up here. So it's Venus energy. Venus rules relationships. So when it comes to you going after what you want, that's exactly it. You're looking for harmony and balance. You're looking for that kind of strong union with another person. That Two of Cups, that Hierophant energy, that's what you're looking for. And it feels like you're not willing to settle for less. With the Strength, I am getting the Star card, Aquarius energy. And so Leo with Aquarius, interesting because they're opposite signs, but that Leo energy with the Aquarius energy indicates that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. It's to go after your goals and your dreams. And part of that process is healing. With the Four of Pentacles, I'm getting the Two of Wands. The more that you solidify your foundation, the easier it is to recognize true potential in another person, in a situation, whatever relationship this might be. And that's really what you're looking for. You don't want to sacrifice any piece of yourself, but you also want to go into it with a very solid foundation of who you are, having those healthy boundaries, engaging with the type of person who would respect those boundaries, seeing the potential in a situation. I love that. Okay. So clarifying the Hierophant is the Hierophant. Interesting energy. So you really do have somebody that's coming towards you. Let me see if I can get a little bit about that person, because I'm not getting much out of their energy at all. This is a very strong person that's coming towards you, a very equal match with this Justice card. So balanced energy. This person might be a Libra that's coming towards you, may or may not. But this person is coming towards you and they're very balanced. I'm getting a sense of calm out of the person. I'm also getting the Lovers. So Gemini energy may or may not resonate, but it is, again, I mean, we've got Justice with the Lovers. This is a very balanced person. This would be a balanced connection. It's not even just that. I've got the Fool showing up here. And so this is a brand new opportunity, a brand new beginning, cleared karma. So really love the way that this is showing up here. So you have a really solid opportunity that's showing up, and it's just kind of you working through everything in order to go down that path. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.